Good evening, folks. We're back in Project Zomboid with Fisk, who has recently secured, well, mostly secured, the McCoy lumber yard, or at least the lumber processing section of it. There's a larger lumber yard area elsewhere that he hasn't made it over to, but for now, he's got a place to hang out in. And so, he thinks to himself, what are his goals? Well, he still doesn't have a reliable source of water. However, he has now access to the materials to build a reliable source of water, or at least semi-reliable, in the form of rain catchers. So he's going to spend some time fortifying his area and stocking up on supplies, and hopefully building some rain catchers to better improve his long-term survival. So let's join him now as he starts this progress. We are going to have to level up his carpentry, is what we've discovered. Let's see what his carpentry is right now. The good news is he's read a carpentry book, so it hopefully won't take us too long to level it up. Let's see if he has a saw on him. Nope, looks like he does not have a saw on him, so he's going to have to go get a saw. Look around out here. Make sure there's no zombies around. And we're also going to grab a box of nails here real quick. Hacksaw. Let's see here. We have a wood saw there. That's what we want right there. Close that. Okay, that wood pile didn't have any wood in it. Here we go. So we're gonna make these into saws, or into planks. So we're gonna need planks, and I also want to see if that gets him some carpentry XP. And yes, it does. I need to drop those planks real quick. So, we're going to be doing a lot of this. So I'm not going to make you watch us do all this sawing. Once we get him up to carpentry level 3, we can start making those rain catchers, which he's really going to need. You can also use these to do things like board up the windows and stuff to prevent zombies from getting in. Let's see what all we can do with these things here. Okay. Let's go ahead and saw these into logs. And we'll drop that. There we go. Let's get these nails out, because these nails will be useful. Then let's also... we're going to need a hammer here. I want to go ahead and start boarding up some of these windows so we don't get, you know, any zombies coming in behind us here. So first things first, we're going to drop this back here, because we don't need it on us right this second. that in there. Put this empty hot water bottle in here. Put these boots in here for now. And we'll put the saw in here for now as well. And these bandages. Things we don't really need. Alright. Now we're going to take this off. We're going to drop that. There we go. That'll help him out as far as weight goes. Now, there should be a hammer around here somewhere. Alright, I guess we'll go out to the truck and get a hammer. We want to get these windows boarded up so we don't get any zombies coming in. Make sure nobody's wandered up on us. Because we have enough food for the moment to get this project done. There we go. Hammer. I know we had a hammer. We'll grab these nails while we're at it. Maybe we put it in the front seat. Yep, there we go. These club hammers will be more than fine for now. We'll grab this partially used one. We'll also grab this bucket. These 2 pots. And this saucepan. Because what we can do with these is while we wait to finish getting our stuff up and ready, we can take... No, not that. We can set this down. We can set these down as well. There we go. And the saucepan. And they will catch rain the next time it rains. Alright, he's getting a little hungry again. So let's go in here and grab a little bite to eat real quick. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and eat half this remaining lemon meringue pie. Or yeah. There we go. It's enough to satisfy him for the moment. And we're also going to get him some more water. And if we look at the information on this, it's still got a little bit in it. Not enough, though. Which is why we have to be careful and sparing with our water. So let's go grab a couple of these planks. Grab like just 2 of these here. And now we're going to go back and board up a window. Because he is kind of heavy here. Oh, can we not board these up? Barricades. Oh. Can we not use this hammer? We have nails, we have planks. Well, go ahead and grab this drill plank. Since we need a table. Okay, so that's that. Why will not let me... put in these barricades. Okay, let's go see if we can't find a ball peen hammer. Apparently, you have to use a ball peen hammer now. That's different. Thankfully, there should be one in here. As I'm now confused about not being able to use a regular hammer. He's getting kind of tired, so what we'll do is we'll drop these planks off by the windows, because we can still use them next to the window here. They don't have to be in our inventory, per se. The other thing we can do is we can drop this notched plank out here, because we know that that's for lighting the fire. Still confused the fact that that requires a ball peen hammer. Alright. Well, we'll get him ready for bed, and we'll try again in the morning. Yeah, this thing only has a little under a liter of water, or a little over a liter of water left in it. Make sure we don't have any zombies next to our base of operations here. They can wander in the night if we're not careful. There should be a ball peen hammer at the building next door. Let's see here. Oh, we got a canned fruit beverage. We'll take that. Nothing in the freezer. Not surprising. Oh, that is a huge herd. Yeah, that large herd down there might be a problem. Now, if we really wanted to be really safe, we could build up on the roof here. Okay, let's see here. Nope. Thought there might be a ball peen hammer in the back of that truck. Nope. I'm pretty sure there's one here. We get some more water over here if we need it, which is good. I'm sure there's one in this building. Or it's just all planks. This building used to have all kinds of like random loot in it. Looks like this is all like planks. Be great if we needed planks. And we got some long sticks, which we can make spears out of and stuff. Not what we're looking for right now. Let's see if we can't find that hammer. Steel rod. Pliers. Medium handle. Newspaper. Hacksaw wire. So this is all just supplies. Actually, I know we can use that tarp. Make... Hold on. here under Carpentry, Water Catcher. Or maybe, well, we'll just search it out. Rain. Sorry. Rain? Yeah, so you can use a tarp. So the tarp is also good. So we'll take the tarp with us. Still surprised that requires a ball peen hammer, specifically. Not like a claw hammer or a regular hammer of any sort. Specifically wants a ball peen hammer. Definitely don't need the pill bug. Not that I expect there to be anything here in the bathroom. Here we go. Let's check this room. Bleach. Nope. Cleaning solution. Ah, there was some stuff we could do with those. Besides, like, kill ourselves. 2 more tarps. So that's 2 more rain barrels right there. Effectively, once we get the materials. Why are we so encumbered? It's a claw hammer. Will claw hammer work if we take the claw hammer? Claw hammer used to work just fine. Let's try. Not crafting. Building. Rain? Yes, claw hammer works. Just a club hammer. Okay. So we have that. That solves that problem. So we're going to go barricade these windows. Because with all these neighbors here, that's more than we want to try and fight in one go. And I don't think there's a way up onto this roof. We could build a way up onto this roof. Can we? I don't think we can climb that. No. Okay. That's fine. But I think we could theoretically build a way up onto that roof if we wanted to. The main problem is, one of the things they've changed is kind of how the processing does. So if you like want to do farming, you can't really do it up on top of a building anymore. Okay, so let's try building displaying barricade again. Yep. Here we go. There we go. See, that's getting us good XP. Alright, let's go grab some of these boards, and we're going to barricade up these windows, because we don't want anybody coming in here. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of them, and yeah, it's going to encumber our character pretty bad. But then we're just going to drop them down over there. There we go. So I want to get at least one barricade on each of these windows. The cool thing is we can actually use weapons through these barricades. So if the zombies like break the glass, we can just, like, stab at them with spears and stuff. And yeah, I'm going to barricade this broken window already, just so it's not, like, you know, a problem. Can I add another wooden barricade? Yes, I can. There we go. So we're going to double up some of these, because that keeps them out for longer. Like, alright. Okay, we're out of planks. That's okay. He is very sad. Okay, we're going to throw these tarps in here. We're going to... Do I not have... I have a knife. Shoot. Yeah, so let's craft. There we go. This will make him happier. Let's see here. Help him deal with his thirst. Deal with some of his hunger. There we go. There we go. Alright. He's a little hurt from all that muscle strain, but he'll be alright. You can see his health's coming back. We got a few things. He's a little uncomfortable, probably again because of the muscle strain and stuff. But that's alright. Put that on his back there. Go ahead and carve these handles. Get him a little bit of whittling XP. Let's see how he's doing on Carpentry while we're sitting here. Oh yeah, he's almost got level 1 Carpentry. So where's whittling? Carving. It is. Yeah, you got a little bit of XP for that. Nothing major. Can we do anything with these wood splinters? We could probably use that as fuel for the grill. Alright, so we've got no more logs in that one. Can I, like, dismantle that? No. Okay, so let's grab this one. Large branch. So let's research this. Because I think we can actually use these large branches and like a carving thing to make a new baseball bat if we wanted to. Oh, bone spike weapon. There we go. Yeah, we need bone spikes for that. Yeah, like we could make a nail spike bat if we had carpentry one, but we don't. Alright, so let's see here about this. So we've researched that. Alright, so let's go ahead and make... Let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, no, I don't have my saw on me. Okay, what we'll do is we're just going to grab this log real quick. Gonna be heavy for our character. That's fine, we're not going to do this long term. Grab this saw real quick. We're going to make this into logs. Because ultimately our goal is just keep improving our carpentry right now. There we go. There's carpentry 1. And to be honest, two boards on these will keep us perfectly safe for a long time. There we go. And now we're out of planks for the moment, which is fine. So let's see here. So, the other thing that might be good... is farming stuff. So we've got like the large drying rack. We can use that to do animal hides. But I kind of want this large plant drying rack. So we need twine. We have the hammer. We have a saw. We need long sticks and nails. Let's see here. There's a short wooden trough if we want to feed animals. There's a simple large drying rack. I wonder what the difference is. Wooden rod. We need to get our hand drill. And barrel. Compost would also be good for getting rid of rotten food and stuff. Interesting that the stone mill is carpentry. Oh, no, it's masonry, sorry. Where do we get those stone wheels from? Let's see here. Masonry. There they are. I'm just seeing what cooking recipes we have. All of it's just opening stuff. Pasta, sauce. Cake batter. Make guacamole. Okay. So we had avocados and stuff. We could make guacamole. Interesting. Make jar of produce. Water, jar, lid. Bell pepper. Vinegar. Yeah, that's why you need vinegar and salt right there. Salt. So I can make bread dough. What is bread dough used for? Okay. Yeast, salt, corn flour, right? Recipe not learned. Okay, so I don't actually know how to do that. Interesting. Interesting. So, a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see here. What can I do with this baseball bat? Let's research the baseball bat real quick. Okay. Rake spike tip weapon. Okay. Oh, I can research the nails. Interesting. Anything else I can research? Research the belt? I thought I'd done that already. Okay, let's go put some stuff away. I also need to refill our water because we're running low. Oh, you can use the empty cans as water sources now. Yeah, so we don't have much left. Let's go ahead and fill our empty can. Now let's take a look at this. Show info. Yeah, now it's empty. Okay, so that's empty now. Actually, can we disassemble? Nope. Disassemble. No. We can disassemble that. Interesting. Okay. We have water in here. Yes, we do. We've got a liter in it. And we've got some water in those. It's good. So we have some water saved up. So we're not completely hosed right this second. So let's see what we can do to continue improving our carpentry real quick. Let's see here. Carpentry. Shingle mold, tile mold, toolbox. So you could use that to make a short bat if we wanted to. This is advanced frame pack 4. Oil press. Lots of things we could make. Ooh, wooden bucket. Wooden anvil mold. Crude vice parts. Okay. Missing required components, so basically we need planks. Let's see here. Oh, we could make a baseball bat out of that large branch. Takes carving level 9. So we're not even anywhere near there. Oh, we can even make like earrings and stuff. Interesting. They've added quite the number of things to this. Including you could carve a bucket. And you could carve axe heads. Actually, you know what? That'd be a good idea. Let's go out the back. And while we have some light, before the day ends, let's go do some foraging. Actually, I'll go grab this empty duffel bag. Oh, well, we have some uninvited guests. Just 2, so we should be able to handle that. Let's leave this one back. Okay, that one's down. Okay, now let's keep our eyes open. So 2 uninvited guests. Let's see if we can't sneak up on this one. Nope. Noticed us. Part of the reason I'm moving back and forth is because there's an optimal weapons range. There we go. Alright. Zombies dealt with. Now what I should do... let's see here. We'll take these. We're going to cut that up. I'm going to rip this up. The reason I'm doing this is because we can actually use all these scraps of fabric for things like lighting the charcoal grill and stuff. Because you have to have some tinder and you have to have a fire source. And now that we have that notched board, which I believe is a tool for lighting the fire, I think we might have to get like a long stick or something as well for that, but we'll double check. A denim, we'll cut that up. Okay, I can't do anything with those. So just the shirts and the pants right now. The apocalypse, we can't be too picky about where we're getting our resources and what resources we're taking. So but let's get through this here. There we go. Now let's go get that duffel bag here. Is it in the back? No. It's in the passenger seat. Okay, that's fine. Right, because I put stuff in there. There we go. Duffel bag, equip on back. There we go. put these small handles in the duffel bag. I put these dirty rags in there. These rags. Come on, into the duffel bag. Wooden saw can go in there. We'll put the denim in there as well. And the claw hammer for now. If you're just trying to save up weight. Same with these nails. There we go. And the knife. There. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anybody out, so that's fine. We're going to start searching. Get a bit of foraging XP, find a little extra food and resources, because ideally I'd like to eventually maybe put a little farm out here. We have a trowel, we can do that. And we'll fence it in. I mean, it's not like we don't have wood. Oh, just like... So this is birch force. We got something. What's this? What is that? It's a rabbit skull. We will take the rabbit skull. Because that has value. We can use that for something. What do we got over here? We got... lemongrass. We will take the lemongrass. And we're going to discard the caterpillar for now. Because the lemongrass also gave us some seeds, which is nice. Lemongrass is a medical item. Oh, what do we have over here? We have a tree branch, which we'll put in the duffel bag. Take that with us, because we can use that for crafting and firewood. Try not to get into the trees too much, because they do slow you down. And they can also attract zombies. Oh, we got something over here. Twigs. We'll take the twigs. Again, that's firewood, basically. Anything with these stones? There we go. Found something else. What do we got? We got wild roses. We'll pick those up. They'll look nice. Here we go. So we're not finding like a lot of food stuff, but that's okay. We did find some lemongrass, which is just a medical item, so still useful. What do we have here? It's unknown. What is this? Wild tomatoes. Beautiful. There we go. We got one tomato and some seeds. That's the beautiful part right there. So we could plant some tomatoes. So what do we have over here? Discard the millipede. And this is caterpillar. We have some twigs. What do you have here? Mint. We'll take the mint. Because again, yeah, that didn't get us any seeds this time. What's this one? Wild grape leaves. We'll take those. And let's turn this off. Because we did have another zombie wander up on us. Come here. Come on, follow me. I don't really want you in my foraging area. There we go. So we timed that perfectly. And we knock him down. Beautiful. Another one. You time that where you hit him with just the very tip of your tool. And it basically makes it so that you can almost one-hit them. You basically do maximum damage by timing it well. So let's see here. I'm going to take the resources just because we can. Let's take a look at our skills here real quick. A little bit of muscle strain, that's alright. We got some more foraging. We're almost level 4 in foraging, which is nice. Pants. We'll just rip these up. But again, all this is just so we can use it to do things from, like, Even making rope. You can use this to make rope. Alright. Make sure. There's still 2 more over there. See? Get rid of this one. Go one more. And by hitting it with the very tip of our weapon, we're doing like maximum damage. Even took it out right there. Oh, we got a denim shirt. It is kind of tore up, though. We'll take it, though. Any more unfriendly friends out here? Looks like that's all that we're up here. That's fine. So we're going to go back into search mode. Let's see what else we can get. So let's put that in inventory there. Oh, we're full up. What do we have? It's a worm. We'll put it in our bag. Let's forage just a little bit longer, and then we're going to head back in. We don't want to be out too late foraging. Yep, found something. We found, what's this? A sapling. And we found some wild nettle. Aluminum scrap. We'll take the aluminum scrap. Because we can use that for stuff. This. Wild marigold. We'll take the marigold. There we go. We just leveled up in foraging. So I think we'll stop there. There we go. So let's go head back in. Because, like, this marigold, it's not bad. These nettles are not bad. There we go. We need to barricade that up at some point. Got a paperback back here. Jeans, walkie-talkie, padlock, socks. There's another duffel bag. Okay. Just seeing if there was anything in here. Dirty rag. Okay. Alright. Close this up. What eventually I'll do is I'm going to either grab one of those crates from over there or that one over there or build some more, because eventually you can build crates. And we're going to build some storage out here. I'm also going to, like, wall in this little area over here next to the door, put, like, another door. And I'll move, like, my water and all that inside that area. So what can I do with this aluminum scrap? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take all of that, put the aluminum scrap on the ground. There we go. And then in the duffel bag, we're going to put the seeds. Actually, you know what? I'll just take the seeds. I'll put the seeds in the fridge like I've been doing. And let's see here. Put that in here. Put the worm in here for now. There we go. Grape, lemongrass, mint, rose seeds, tomato seeds. All of you can go in here. There we go. Let's see what we can throw in here. Can we throw these dirty rags and the shirt? Can all that go in here? Yes. What about these denim strips? Yes. Okay. I'm not going to be able to put all that in there, but that's okay. So what we'll do is all this wood will go on the floor here. I don't want to see what we can do with this rabbit skull. So if we had tailoring one, we could use it to make a small necklace. With some twine. You also need the recipe. Okay, well, we'll put it on the ground because we don't really need it for now. There we go. Let's grab some food because our character's a little hungry. Here's that key lime pie, and we have one more piece of pie in here somewhere. Oh, we did. I guess we ate it all. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat all of this piece of key lime pie. There we go. That's settled. Alright. Water kettle. Liquid options. Transfer. To canteen. Transfer. There we go. Then what we can do is put that back in here so we don't lose it. Alright. We're going to go get our character some decent sleep tonight. If only we had a pillow. Pillow would make this a lot better. Okay. We've woken up. Character's a little hungry. Well, I mean, a little sad. Need to put this duffel bag back on our back. I forgot to do that. There we go. He's a bit sad, so we're going to go get one of those books and read it. It'll make him happy. Expose a feeling it's a little down. The only thing he's had for company the past few days has been the undead. And, you know, his woodworking. But keeping himself active is part of survival. Gotta stay active, gotta have projects to work on. Otherwise you will get too depressed. Stress, boredom. Here we go. How to crush your enemies. That'll be perfect. Because he is doing a lot of crushing right now. There we go. And look at that. A book. And he's feeling all better. He's learned how to crush his enemies. According to that paperback. Now. He's got to figure out what he wants to do today. Ideally, he really needs to finish getting the water situation sorted. So let's go raid the back of these trucks a little bit and see if he can't find things that will help him out with that. There's a seat that he doesn't need. We'll take the rope. We don't need the floodlights. Can we even fit a log in here? We can take one log in the duffel bag. Alright, there we go. Let's see about this truck, though. Got a gas can. Also take this empty water bottle. Whetstone's good, measuring tape's okay, so... Because what we could do is we could take that empty water bottle over here and fill it up. And that'll get us a little more water stored up. Go out in the back of this guy. Right, we got the fire axe over here. And the rubber hose. The rubber hose is important. Because I think with the rubber hose, like if we examine this vehicle here, so if it had any gas in it, I would think we could like siphon gas. But I don't think it does. So, let's check this one. I think one of these did. Nope. Wow, these are all empty. There's a good-sized gas tank in that one, though. It had, like, 61 liters. 48. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, we could actually salvage these up and make a better vehicle, I think. I think one of these long-term might be a better option, especially as we work on our mechanics. Go. Let's go ahead, chrome sink. Fill all those. That'll get us some more water stored up. There we go. And we'll also go ahead and drink real quick. We can put some of this in our duffel, but our duffel's kind of full, so it's alright. Let's take our log and go and do some more carpentry work. Because we really got to get our carpentry up. Because if we look at it, we still got a ways to go until we hit carpentry 2. And that's really what's going to let us, you know, start advancing. Because we also have this carpentry book somewhere in our storage. It'll let us get up to level 3 pretty quickly. And once we have level 3, we'll be able to build those water storage devices. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut some of this out, and I'm going to work on just grinding carpentry real hard to get the water situation sorted. Okay, folks, I'm bringing you back. I've just grabbed 4 planks, I have nails, and I have a hammer, and we're about to go build our first rain collector, because after several days of grinding, I have finally gotten his carpentry skill up high enough to actually make the rain collector. And we're going to use the trash bags. I'm just grabbing the 4 trash bags he needs. There we go. That should be enough. Yep, 4 garbage bags. Okay. And so the way I kind of ground out his skill here, as you can see, I've started walling this in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this wall eventually all the way over to here and then back to the wall. I'm going to leave this door in. I'm basically use this as kind of our outdoor area. I'll move the grill in here eventually. But for now, that's where I'm setting things up. So let's do rain. Here we go. We want this. We're going to build it. I'm just going to build it like right here next to the wall. There we go. And there's our first rain collector. And if we look at it, show information, you can see this will hold 400 liters of water. And we can actually get bigger ones in time. So if we go in here, rain, like if we go into the rain barrel, which I think holds like nearly twice as much or something like that. But there we go. So here we go. We can make all this, and we're just going to put all these in our inventory temporarily. We're going to move them inside our soon-to-be walled-in section. Yeah, the wall looks terrible. What we can do in the future is we can actually improve those walls. Because what we can do is, as we level up, we can basically like right-click on the walls or whatever. There's a way to improve them. The other thing I need to do is I need to lift up this. I'm going to put this inside our little area as well. Place item. Because I kind of want this to be like right here. There we go. And then, come on, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately it does destroy the fuel I had in it, but I've got plenty of fuel laying around. And we're going to take this, because you can indeed use that to start fire, so I'm going to just put it next to the charcoal grill. So, wooden rod plus notched plank is fire starter, in case you all were wondering. That was something else I made. So there we go. I'm just going to take that and that. We're going to put these here on the ground next to the charcoal grill. There we go. Now if we like right click, it should be... I think we have to pick it up. But that's still fine. More than reasonable. But there we go. We have our rain collector. So we're slowly but surely on our way to solving the long-term survival problem as far as water goes, folks. It only took me about 4 in-game days for him to figure out how to make box out of wood and line box with trash bags. To give you an idea, so if we go into his character sheet here, so notice we had to get Carpentry up to level 3 to do that. The next level is going to take 750 XP, and I even have a 5 times multiplier from reading books I had with me and stuff. So, thank you all for joining me. This has been Thalon McRom, continuing our playthrough of Project Zomboid, following Bo Fisk here, who's slowly but surely securing his base of operations here at McCoy Lumberyard, with plans to further improve and set up his outdoor area for water collection, and then eventually to take one of those nice trucks the McCoy Lumberyard has, fully restore them with his small knowledge of mechanics, and perhaps upgrade his vehicle from his panel van to one of their pickup trucks. But thank you all for watching. Thanks. Shout out to my Patreons for throwing me a little bit of money to help with these videos. And in general, I hope you all have a great one, and we'll catch you next time.